Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. Ben's thing, like, it was a blast, and so it was super cool and it had Ben written all over it, right? Like this, I saw your face, Angela, when he's like, and then I gave them this, and then I gave them that, and then we did this, and you're just like, the dude just can't help but like, he just wants everybody to have the best time of their lives.
Yes,
and
I was like, and then the kids got $50 gift cards.
And I have 3 kids. He gave one to Crosby, my 1-year-old, which then I got. So I was like, thanks, man. I'm gonna get all these fucking tickets. I'm getting all these tickets on this machine, right? Actually, Ben and I and our buddy Aaron, like the 3 of us, were in that arcade late on Saturday night, like having way too much fun. It was a blast. It's a bummer that some nonsense came of it for his business, because it's like, man, I'm trying to do this super cool thing for you guys, but it is interesting in hindsight where it's like, it's really like just back to core value related stuff, that either you didn't have the right core value and therefore some people were part of the team that maybe shouldn't have been, or they didn't meet the core values, and that was just when you found out. But I think back to the core values, and this is part of the employee retention process, but I make it such a part of how we recruit people now. I'm hiring our first external account manager here in our bookkeeping business at Best Damn Bookkeeping. And my first round of interviews is all me presenting to them. And I preach that in group interviews all the time. If you haven't heard me talk about that, Sean and I did like a full episode on how to do group interviews. And literally it's me teaching them about our core values. And that's my number one weed out, is like, here's our core values and here's the stories as to why they are what they are. And if these don't resonate with you like tenfold, then that's cool. Just don't come work here. Like, you need to opt out right now, because if these aren't your core values too, which is totally fine if they're not, but if these aren't your core values too, you will get fired as a result of them. And that's going to suck for you, and it's going to suck for me. So just don't come work here. Like, these got to hit home for you. And so I use them to filter right from the rip. And then, but again, to what you were saying earlier, like, it's not that we want to enforce the core values. Sometimes we have to, but we want to reward them. And so there's a couple things I want to kick around, some ideas here. There's a few things that I have found ways to do that, to make them just not super boring and corporate. Because nobody wants to like sit in a meeting and be like, hey, Angela, here's our core values, and I need you to sign this document to confirm that you know what our core values are. Like, that doesn't mean they're core to your employees. So a couple things that we've done over the years at our window cleaning business, instead of listing all of our services on our shirts, we listed our core values. And I just thought that was super cool, because like, everybody that puts the shirt on knows what the hell it is that we do. Like, if your employee is finding out that day that you do gutter cleaning because it's on your shirt, well, that's not super good. Hopefully they already knew that you did that. But like, the reminder every day, we put it on the back of the shirt so that they, like, cause back of your shirt is what you like look at before you like flip it over. So every day they put their shirt on and they get to like see the core values and remind like why we're doing what we're doing. And it's kind of cool for the customers to see too. Like, your customers know why they called you. They don't need to see all of your services, but when they see what you believe in, like that builds a customer for life, right? Absolutely. And the employees are way more likely to behave in accordance with their core values when it says, here's how I behave, right? It's like the truck drivers that have the sign on the back that says, how's my driving? Like, give me a call, right? Call me out if I'm not doing these things. And so that was always just super cool for us. I know Andy still does that in the window cleaning business. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.